thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Hardaway with the steal. Feeds it to Anderson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. The Knicks making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. A strong defensive rebound by Ewing. Here's Starks. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations, though.
Boy, that was big time. Knew exactly how much time he had left, squared up, and let it fly.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. The Knicks leading by 5. On the court for Orlando. Royal is out there with Grant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Anderson in the shooting guard position.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Nice shot by Smith.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
And Anderson slams it in. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Royal. Penny with a terrific assist.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Starks dishes to Harper. New York moving it around. No good from Ewing.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a
Ooh, that was awesome.
Look out below. Harper's shot's good.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Scotty's checked in for Orlando. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Patrick Ewing.
Talk about a terrific game for Hardaway. 13 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
New York leading by 5. Here's Oakley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal air. Watch out! Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. Smith with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Oakley showing his strength on the glass.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
The Magic trail by 10. Here's the 3. The kick out to Scott. Takes a 3. That's good. Scott's got 8. Now here's Ewing. Here's Harper. And he slams it one-handed. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
You know, I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Smith, the pass to Harper. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Harper's got 12 points here in the second half.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Brannigan starts. Outside, Scott. Outside Hardaway. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result, it may change.
The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
The 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Another long-range bomb for him. I'll tell you what, that three-point shot has been the key here.
The Magic trail by 6. Mason is out there with Ewing. Then it's Bonner. And there's Davis. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Here's Shaw. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Royal, he's checked in for Scott. Shaw, no good. Here is Mason. Stolen away. They're running. Here's Shaw. And it's all evened up.
So deflating for a team. Are coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
That's good.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight. Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Royal. And hits it! Unbelievable! Now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Charles Oakley, he's checked in for New York. Harper comes in for Anthony. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hardaway's checked in for Bowie.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
And they get it. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Oh, boy, he is as cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Starks checked in for Davis. And the Magic making a change here as well. Anderson's checked in. .131 left in the fourth quarter. Kept alive.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Harper, no good.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Oakley. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Harper.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
Those and ones can be really critical moments in a tight game like this one.
Hardaway passes to Roy. And Anderson kicks to Grant. Knocked away! It's Anderson with the drive. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Anderson. He's got 10 points and a block. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
He's just so focused right now. You can see it in his eyes.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
At the line for 2.
And Harper drops them both.
Rock solid here. That trims it to a 1-possession game, so critical free throw.
So it's Orlando now. The high post shot. Money!
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Now Oakley. Harper dishes to Smith. Money! And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there, and you hear it in their reaction.
And you can feel the energy throughout this building right now. What a huge shot.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Starts the pass to Ewing. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anderson kicks to O'Neal. Poked away! Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Hardaway. Count it!
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here is Harper. Long range from the inbound. Count it! Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Derek Harper.